Hi, it's Sam here, and today I'm going to show some simple warm-up exercises that you can do at home, and this will help you improve your agility. So the first easy one that we can do is we can just start on middle C, and then we can just go up, C, D, E, F, G, G, F, D, 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 and you don't have to play this one twice, you can just play it once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, so that's just going up and down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you can move that up to the D, move your thumb to the D and your pinky to an A, and then you do the same thing. And then you move to the E with your thumb and do the exact same thing. And then and up all the way. And you, of course, will probably not be playing it that fast your first time. You can just play it nice and slow. And that's all with your right hand. And then you can also do that with your left hand, starting with your pinky on the C below middle C. And then move it up. And so on and so forth. And then, once you get both of those, you can do them together. So we're starting with our pinky on C and our thumb on C, and then we're going and playing the D's together, the E's together, the F's together, and the G's together. And then you can move that up. And that's just in octaves. And then you can go and do thirds like that. So we're going to have our pinky on C and our thumb with our right hand on E, but an octave up. So the E above middle C. So it's going to sound like that. So we've got C in our left hand and E in our right hand. And we're just going to go together, pinky and thumb. Our fourth finger and our second finger, our two middle fingers, our index and our ring finger, and pinky and thumb again, or thumb and pinky. So, and you can also move that around. And then now we're going to do some exercises with this right hand, and we're going to do thirds with our first and middle finger. So we're going to go C and E, which is a third apart, and we're going to move those up, and we're going to use the same fingers, our thumb and our middle, but we're just going to move them up a step to a D and an F, and then an E and a G, and then an F and an A, and then a G and a B, and then an A and a C. But we're just going to do it like this. And then we're also going to do another one where we keep our thumb and pinky, our thumb on C and our pinky on G, and we don't move this hand, and we just go thumb and middle, index and ring, middle and pinky. If that makes sense. So we're moving it from there, then we're using these two. So we're using these two fingers, then we're using these two fingers, then we're using these two fingers, our middle and pinky. So and that's going to sound like that. And then you can do the same thing over here. And you can also like that. And then that should be plenty of good exercises, although you can also always do arpeggios where you just repeat the same notes one after the other. So we've got, let's do an arpeggio real quick. So we're going to have C and G with our left hand, and then we're going to go over and play the next C and G with our right hand. And then we're going to play the next C and G by taking, so you reach the hand over like this, and then you reach hand under, next C, G, hand over C, G, and then under C, G. So you start here, just normal, and then over, under. And you can do that with lots of different notes. You could do that with, let's do G, D. So we're going to go G, D, G, D, G, D, G, D. And later on, you can add more notes, or you can make more complicated patterns, or you can go back and forth, but right now we'll just focus on like that with just 2 notes. A fifth apart where you're going pinky, thumb, thumb, pinky. So it's pinky, thumb, thumb, pinky. And that's how you like to get it up to that speed and make it sound like that, where it's just one constant movement like that. And yeah, I think that's plenty for today and for learning all these beginner warm-ups that'll help your dexterity. And yeah, and I hope you have a nice day, wherever you are.